There's nothing more empowering for a man than having large, robust, strong testicles. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that. I mean, just think about it. There's an aesthetic reason where it's like it's not a shriveled up little pea, but really there's also these biological benefits. If our testicles are at a healthy, plump size, then we're going to be able to produce more sperm, more semen, which is great for our fertility, and it also impacts our testosterone levels, which gives us that drive, that ambition, that higher metabolism, the ability to pack on more muscle readily, to have strong mental fortitude, right? So in this video, we're going to be tapping into some unique discussions on 5 ways you can amp up testicular size and function naturally without all these nasty little chemicals and pharmaceuticals and whatnot in the industry, but instead focusing on natural modalities that I have tried and tested over the past 5 years, and I truly have increased the size of my testicles by a good percentage. So these things work. A lot of them aren't grounded in pure efficacious science because nowadays science is so skewed, as we know, and no one is really going to fund these things because they are natural and they are effective, and you can prioritize them yourself completely free for minutes a day, whatever it is. It's very simple and effective. So let's jump into it. Let's grow our balls. Hello friends, my name is Christian Van Camp, a holistic lifestyle and performance coach for men, and I'm also a biohacking hippie, and I make a lot of great content online. A lot of my stuff is on Instagram if you're looking to go there, but I'm on all platforms, TikTok, Twitter, or X as we know nowadays. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really into all natural living and vitality, and that's why I'm in this video right now in this crazy little matrix box to discuss how you can build your testicles. Now it sounds kind of funny, but in all honesty, this is a real deal conversation because a lot of men are struggling with having atrophied testicles. Testicles have shrunk down due to highly processed foods, due to poor lifestyle, not moving enough, right? You may relate to these things. And so let's connect to our root as a man and let's build those balls so we can grab life by the balls, right? So the first thing I want to discuss is cold exposure and cold therapy and an ice pack on the balls throughout the day. This is very novel and new, but think about it. Our testicles don't like a lot of warmth downstairs because if it's always warm, it's actually going to degrade and kill sperm production. So having a nice cool temperature downstairs is great. Breathability is important, we'll get into that. But the main thing is allowing your testicles to experience hot or a lot of cold exposure will shock the testicles and building that robustness. That's why cold exposure in general, whole body submersions, showers are powerful for stimulating hormesis, which is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hormetic stressors are stressors that help build resilience in the long run. So if you can stimulate the testicular function with cold therapy, it's really powerful. So I recommend at least 11 minutes a day in a plunge. Personally, I use the cold plunge. It's amazing. I use it every single Grand Rising for around 5 to 6 minutes in 45 degree, 50 degree Fahrenheit temperatures. It's powerful. I feel amazing afterwards. And the ice pack thing you can play around with. Putting an ice pack with, a good quality material over it, using that around the testicles for around 30 minutes, an hour a day, or throughout the day. Just listen to your body. Don't burn your balls from the cold, and take advantage of the cold exposure within the balls and testicles to help promote the growth and the overall resilience. Now, after cold exposure, I like to do a lot of novel things as well, and this is testicular slapping, ball slapping, and also massaging. It's so wild, right? It's like, why would I slap my balls? It's super painful. Well, that's the whole point. You build a resilience over time from slapping it. The same goes for your body. If you're giving yourself a massage all the time or you're slapping these areas, you're stimulating the mitochondria and you're stimulating the cells to start having communication there and blood flow to that area. The same goes for the testicles, and it's especially nice after a cold shower or cold soak because there's a little bit more resilience you carry. So I slap them quite literally after every cold shower or cold soak in the cold plunge every morning. And I do it for a while, around 1 to 3 minutes every rising, and it hurts, and I breathe it up through the spine, right? And it's pretty wild primal shit, but this is how you can really channel that energy and circulate it down to your testicles to build that resilience, to build that growth, and enhance the overall health of your testicles. So ball slapping, massaging them daily. You can massage age in years, so if you're 30 years old, massage them 30 times on each ball. Just a nice little mending kind of energy, meddling around it. And I will add another thing on this is you can stack the ball slapping and the massaging with red light therapy, photobiomodulation, or sunning your balls. Now, I just mentioned be careful about the heat on the testicles, right? That's a big consideration. So what you can do instead is just listen to your body and not get them too close to the red light therapy machine, right? Which carry near infrared and red light wavelengths, which are great for mitochondrial health and your testicles. So 10 to 20 minutes a day of that, full body is great. Get it under the taint. It's really helpful for testicular function. And NO pathways, nitric oxide pathways, your endothelial function. It's really great for your vasodilation. It's so awesome. So that's a great way to go about it. Or sunning the balls for 2 minutes every day, direct sunlight. Just listen to your body, of course. Like I'm saying, there's no direct template on how to go about this, but find that sweet spot of getting that infrared and those healthy light forms on the testicles, an area we never get light exposure on, generally speaking, in this modern era. Another thing I'll mention is semen retention and sexual kung fu. Semen retention, right? The whole no-fap craze. Now, really, it's not about no-fap. It's about retaining the seed at a certain point where your body can regenerate that sperm and semen and not just getting off all the time. And then I add the sexual kung fu, so you're actually still working that energy. You're not just saying, oh, I'm going to completely not touch myself, right? God gave us this gift to have that pleasure and also that brilliant nature to channel that sexual energy, which is creative energy. So working that energy downstairs will help you with your testicles as long as you're also practicing semen retention with it. That's what sexual kung fu really is you're channeling this energy and you're working this sexual energy. You're not just completely abstaining from it during your semen retention. You're working it, but you're also not nutting. It's such a good way to really work through, get the blood flow downstairs, enhance your penis size possibly too, working that energy down there without pornography, because pornography is what's destroying your mind as well. And I would even argue it atrophies the testicles watching pornography too much. So sexual kung fu, semen retention. Christian, how often should I retain my seed? That depends on your goals. I would say as a general man, just don't bust a nut more than once a week. Every 4 to 7 days is a great way to go. A Taoist way of going about it is age in years minus 7 divided by 4. Age in years minus 7 divided by 4. I believe that is the exact mathematics for it. For someone being around 30 years old, you minus 7, that's around 23 divided by 4. That's how many days in between, which is around 6 days, 5 days, right? So that's how you can do the template. In general, I would say no more than once a week is a great way to follow for semen retention, so you can build up and produce that sperm and that life source energy. Next is abstaining from polyester anything. Get the plastic off your balls. Get that tight energy from downstairs, right? We just talked about the breathability. Allow your balls to breathe. Stop wearing tight constricting underwear is number 1. And number 2 is abstain from the polyester, nylon, all the synthetic materials. There's a lot of research on it causing atrophy of the testicles, and on top of that, decreasing sperm motility and mobility and production. So just shift away from all the toxic ingredients that are right in that hot area downstairs, and instead replace it with 100% cotton or hemp or just natural materials, organic if possible too, so there's no pesticides leached on those materials. My favorite is NADS. It's amazing. NADS has great stuff. It's all 100% organic. They also have one that's a little bit stretchier with like 5%, which is great. 5% nylon, I believe. But it's a really good way to go about it when it comes to allowing your balls to have that natural material and not hindering your sperm or testicular function. So NADS is great. That's a great brand I like, but any brand that's 100% organic cotton or whatever natural material, go for it. Last on this list of building your testicles and helping testicular function is supplementation and nutrition. So I'm just going to talk about supplementation. There's plenty of other videos I have on my channel regarding nutrition. You can lock and load on those. Those are going to help out with all of that. But some main testosterone supplements, testosterone supporting supplements and testicular supporting supplements could be, and I say could because try it out for yourself, Tongkat Ali. There's a lot of research on that. Tongkat Ali is this crazy herb that has been shown to help out with testosterone levels, free testosterone, and it may actually support your testicular function as well and hormonal balance. It gives you that energy, that drive. I take it pretty often. I cycle on and off every 1 to 2 months. Tongkat Ali is great. Phaedogia agrestis is another one. Andrew Huberman has talked about this one as well. I have played around with this for around a 60-day period, stopped, and just on and off here and there. Now, some guys report having tender feelings in the testicles from taking Phaedogia, and I believe it's an herb from Africa. So just listen to your body again. If you start feeling these side effects, just discontinue taking it. But they have been shown Fidogia, taking it, has been shown to boost testicular size, which is awesome, right? Another one you could add to the arsenal is magnesium. I'm huge on magnesium. I take it every single day and have been for about 3, 4, 5 years. It's been a long time. And you deplete magnesium every day. It's really good for stress. It's really good for bone mineral concentration, good for sleep and testosterone levels, which can support your production of sperm, which can support as well your testicular function and size. So 400 to 800 milligrams a day of that. You can get my favorites, full spectrum, down below, magnesium breakthrough from Bioptimizers. Play around with boron as well. I take boron glycinate, 8 to 10 milligrams a day has been shown to boost free testosterone and decrease sex hormone binding globulin, which binds to free testosterone, turning it into bound testosterone. So it's not like readily active testosterone. I take that every night, wake up with a rock hard, feeling good with that, right? I'll add 2 more. Shilajit is a powerful ancient resin. You might have seen me talk about this before. I've been taking this for a long time too. It's a powerful ancient resin that's extracted from the Himalayan mountains usually. The one I'm big on is from the Sherpas, 16,000 plus feet in elevation, and it's chock full of minerals, humic and fulvic acids, and other powerful compounds that can boost your overall testosterone and life source energy. Like when I take that, I actually feel a difference from it. A lot of supplements out there, I don't feel it, right? This one I truly feel, which is so cool. So this resin, I take a little glob of that every morning fasted. You can check out the link below for more on that. And lastly, zinc, getting some zinc in your system. 30 milligrams, 20 milligrams, 40 milligrams, play around with the dose every day. I take it at night, zinc glycinate, or I also play around with all 7 forms of zinc, another all 7 forms, full spectrum, similar to the magnesium I brought up, to fill in all those gaps. Zinc 7 from True Cellular Formulas. It's really a powerful supplement, super affordable too. You can learn more about that. But zinc is really good for fertility. There's plenty of research on it helping out with testosterone, which may support your testicular function and size. So that's a wrap, guys. There's a lot of esoteric ways to go about this. We got cold exposure, we have the ball slapping massaging, we have the red light therapy and sunning your balls, we have the semen retention, the sexual kung fu, avoiding pornography, avoiding polyester underwear and all those toxic underwears, getting some natural, clean, 100% organic, cotton if you can, and testosterone supporting foods and supplements. If you got some benefit out of this, which I know you did, and your balls have grown already just from watching this, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell icon to stay up to date on more CVC Wellness videos coming out. I'll come out nearly every single week with a brilliant video on health, vitality, natural living, testosterone, masculinity, nature connection, food, nutrition, fitness, all the great things holistically, because truly we're not one-dimensional humans. There's a lot of things that come together to bring us into health. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace and love, and be sure to watch some more videos.